welcome to tonight's episode of Late Night Baking. Ho ho ho, Christmas is just around the corner. And God, I am already so holidayed out. Like, I was done with this during Thanksgiving. So the most spirit you're gonna get from me right now is just this fashionable red and green combo I'm wearing, but that's it. Oh, I also have this nice monogrammed stocking that I actually keep hanging on my Blu-ray shelf all year round. Thanks, Mom. But whatever. But no dessert says Christmas more than gingerbread. But we're gonna do something with eggnog. It's already almost 10 o'clock, so we're gonna make a very nice, simple, easy eggnog cookie recipe. Delicious. To start, get 2 cups of flour, throw it in a bowl. Then 2 teaspoons of baking powder, followed by half a teaspoon of salt. Gotta get that sodium in there. Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And half a teaspoon of cinnamon. But what do we here at Late Night Baking always say? We put that amount in quotation marks. There we go. Half a teaspoon. And mix it up. And set that aside. Then get a bigger bowl. Throw in 1.5 sticks of butter, followed by half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of white sugar, and mix it up. Then you're going to add 2 egg yolks and mix them up one at a time. So 1, then 2. Then add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. There we go. Followed by half a teaspoon of rum extract, and this is one of the rare, this is as close as I get to drinking, to tell you the truth. Add that in. And then for the star of the show, half a cup of eggnog. Don't get the low-fat kind. Stick with the creamy, full. Oh, you know what? Don't look at that. Never look at the nutrition facts. Half a cup. Pour that on in. That's so good. And mix it up. Once it's mixed up, grab your dry ingredients and slowly pour in while you mix. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Once your cookie dough is ready, get your baking tray, line it with parchment, then get an ice cream scoop and use it to have a bite of your eggnog ice cream. Then get a regular spoon and start to plop down the dough on the parchment. And through the power of editing and jump cuts, we now have a full sheet of cookies ready to go. And through the continued power of editing and jump cutting, we now have 2 sheets of cookie dough ready to go. So throw this in your 350 degree oven for about 12 minutes. that sound means Christmas has come early. If only it meant that New Year's Eve would come early, because we just have to get out of 2020. Let's get the cookies. So place them down on a wire rack. Now we have to let these cookies cool completely before moving on to the icing. Oh yes, there's icing. That is a confectionery plot twist that not even my cameraman saw coming. What are you doing? Get out of there. Then after a few minutes, slide the cookies off the sheets and directly onto the wire racks and just set them aside. It's time for the icing. Get a stick of butter, throw it in the bowl, and whip it into a frenzy. Underrated Hitchcock movie, by the way. Toss in another ½ teaspoon of rum extract. And then about 3 tablespoons of eggnog. 1, 2, 3, and 1 for me. And then 3 cups of powdered sugar. 1, 2, 3, and 1 for me. I'm just kidding. And mix it all up. If you find your icing is a little too thick, you can always add in more eggnog. But mine's perfect, let's be honest. Then get some of your cookies. And you too. Go. Get a little spoon, and it's time to ice them. Get a nice heaping spoonful. And just spread them. Oh, that broke. Okay, as I was saying, just spread them on the cookie. You can put as much or as little as you'd like. Editing and jump cutting have been our friends tonight because look, our cookies are all frosted. In one hand, you have delicious eggnog cookies with eggnog frosting. On the other hand, you have a nice tall glass of eggnog. I hope no one hates eggs. Let's give these a shot. If you want, you can put a little tiny dusting of nutmeg to really complete the Christmas-ness of it. Now that tastes like Christmas. They're very soft, they practically melt in your mouth. And that's not just because I didn't let them cool completely because it's late, I'm tired, I want to go to bed. But they are delicious. You can taste the eggnog in both the cookie and the frosting. Pairs well with a glass of eggnog. And it's a great Christmas treat. Speaking of which, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you don't have any Christmas parties. And I hope you all have a good late night.